Hello. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I am a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm glad you're joining us today. We want to help you learn how to speak and swallow with intent and then apply intent to everything that you're doing. I think intent is the most important word for people with Parkinson's. I want to thank everyone who came to our open house last Saturday. It was so nice to meet so many of you in person. If you missed the open house, you are welcome to visit Parkinson Voice Project Monday through Thursday between 9 and 4. We'd love to meet you in person and give you a tour. And if you don't live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but you come to Texas, please come visit us. All right, our topic today, sunflowers. Who doesn't like sunflowers? Let's say it together with intent. And I noticed that when I said sunflowers, it went to the back. I really have to use intent to get it in front. So let's say it together. Sunflowers. Again, sunflowers. And before we practice smiling with intent, we need some inspiration. So here is a photo of Dominic from Australia on his 79th birthday with his granddaughter. Isn't that, that's so fun. I love seeing that. Beautiful smiles. So let's all smile as good as Dominic and his granddaughter. Ready? With intent. It's so important to practice smiling with intent. It's not going to come natural anymore. You're going to have to make your smile come out really good. Take a sip of water and we will get started with the speak out exercises. Before I forget, during the open house we had a contest. Our guest came into my office and they recorded themselves saying, "Hi, are you ready to speak out?" Well, we're having a contest, and this Thursday we are going to show the winning videos. So make sure you join me on Thursday. I want you to practice every day, but this Thursday you'll get to see the winners of our "Hi, are you ready to speak out?" contest. All right. We're going to start with the first speak out exercise, and I just want you to know I have a really neat surprise for you. You've got to work really hard. Exaggerate this may, me, my, mo, moo, and you're going to get a prize, okay? Are you ready? All right, hold on. Let me get ready to show you the surprise. We're going to do it one time, all right? And then we'll do it even better and you'll get the prize. Ready? Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. Be very deliberate and you'll get your prize. Are you ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Isn't she cute? This is my granddaughter, Charlotte, and look at her saying moo. I want everyone to exaggerate as good as she is doing. Let's do it again. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Is your mouth making all the shapes it needs to? Let's try one more. May, me, my, mo, moo. Up and forward. Take a sip of water with intent. We're moving on to speak out exercise number 2. The ah, so your mouth is open, and this exercise is working on coordinating the breathing muscles with the vocal folds. All you have to do is concentrate, lift your voice and project it forward. If it's not clear enough, if the sound is not clear, it means that something's out of sync between the breathing and the vocal folds. So don't think about the breathing, but speak out more. All right, here we go with the first ah. We hold it for about 10 seconds, max of 10 seconds. It's okay if it's 3 seconds, all right? And no, don't try to hold it out as long as you can. That hurts the voice. We do not want to hurt your voice. We want to exercise it. Let's do another ah. Ah. Good. All right, keep the sound consistent. Do another one. Ah. Good. Let's do a shorter one. Ah. Good. One more. Very nice. Take a sip of water. Thank you to the person who pointed out that our Live with Intent sign was missing. I forget why we moved it for a different meeting or something, and we forgot to put it back, so thank you. I do look at the chat messages, by the way, so please sign into the chat on our website. Some of you are on Facebook. Put your first name and where you're from. I love to see where everybody's practicing from. If you've never done that before, maybe come on to the exercises a couple minutes early tomorrow and do that. And even if you're not going to chat throughout the session, you will love to see the pictures and messages that are posted. So please do that. All right, next, speak out exercise, the glide. Now this one is also working on the coordination of the breathing with the vocal folds, but when you are gliding up and down the scale, your vocal folds are stretching like a rubber band, okay? They can become stiff, just like other muscles with Parkinson's. And you don't want your vocal folds to be stiff because they are the last protection of the airway. If anything tries to go down the wrong way, food, saliva, then what happens is it should hit the vocal folds and you start coughing to protect your airway, okay? Your vocal folds are the last protection of your airway. If your vocal folds are stiff, they cannot protect your airway as much. But if they are flexible like a rubber band and they can shift and move and adjust as needed, you have a better way of protecting your airway, of coughing and then getting whatever's trying to go down the wrong way. You have a better chance of getting it out. That's why we do this glide exercise. Project out a steady ah, and then slowly glide up. Here we go. Ah. Ah. It is very important that you stop at the top. And that when you're going down, when you're gliding down, don't drop your head, don't close your mouth. Keep it like that. Let your voice do the work. Let's do another one. Ah. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. Ah. Ah. Do not let the sound go back here or trail off. Keep it strong, purposefully make it go in front of you. Start high and glide down with me. Ready? Ah. I think that's the hardest part of the glide, not letting it get scratchy or trail off. Start high again, glide down with me. Here we go. Ah. Good. We're done with the glide. Take a sip of water. As you take your sip, think about what you're doing. Swallow with intent. Be purposeful. Now, whereas the ah and the glides were about the breathing muscles and the vocal folds, now we start with counting. So this is coordinating the breathing muscles with the vocal folds and the articulators, your tongue, lips, cheeks. So the reason we start with counting is because it's easier than the reading. So it's like a hierarchy. We're moving up. So now we're going to work the entire speech and swallowing mechanism. Lift every number, project it. I need to speak with intent. Project it over your computer. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop all the way. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is important that we are connecting the numbers. We're not doing 1, 2, 3. Don't do that. Connect them and project them forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I know it feels silly to exaggerate. I want you to do it anyway. I want you to think, who cares? Okay? These are the muscles you use to articulate with, the ones you use to smile with, the muscles you use to chew your food with, the muscles you use to control your saliva and to reduce drooling. So really exaggerate. Give those muscles a workout. Here we go again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very nice. Take a sip of water. All right. We're going to do our reading. Before we do our reading, I do want to tell all of you that have already made your June challenge donation. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We send out letters, so we have 2 fundraisers a year, June and the holidays. Our goal is to raise $1 million by June 30th. We will reach our goal if everybody just does what they can. So thank you if you've already sent in the donation. And if you haven't yet, mail in your donation. Go to our website, make a donation online. You can donate stock. You might talk to your financial advisor about donating through an IRA charitable rollover. All right, here we go. Our reading, our topic is sunflowers. I want you to exaggerate even more. You're exaggerating everything, but you're going to exaggerate. You're going to emphasize the highlighted words. That forces you to think about how you're speaking, which is what we're trying to do. We're trying to shift your speech from being automatic to intentional. Here we go. Sunflowers bloom in summertime. Let's do that again. Sunflowers bloom in summertime. Let me make sure. I'm not sure I'm zoomed in enough. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, I wasn't. Here we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, let's do the next one. They are known for their height and bright colors. The highlighted words should sound different. Ready? Again. They are known for their height and bright colors. Next. Sunflowers average between 10 to 20 feet. Don't let it trail off. Again, sunflowers average between 10 to 20 feet. Good. Next. Some people like to eat sunflower seeds. Are you one of those people? My husband and my son definitely like to do this. Let's read it again. Some people like to eat sunflower seeds. Very nice. Now, we're moving on to the conversation exercise. I want you to describe this picture in your best voice. You could name the colors. You could just make a statement and say one sentence about the picture, or you can elaborate more. Go ahead, every word with intent. I'm going to show you a painting. Tell me if you know the name of the painting and who the artist is. If you don't, take a guess. You can also describe the picture. Ready? Let's read it. Sunflowers by Vincent van Gogh. Let's say it again with more intent. Sunflowers by Vincent van Gogh. I'll show it one more time. I don't think I actually showed enough of it before. All right, take a sip of water and we'll go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort are you putting forth? I hope it's an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That does not mean that you are yelling. It means you're just really concentrating. You're not just going through the motions. Let's read this nonsense word twice with intent. Ready? Gula gang ga ga. Again. Gula gang ga ga. Nice. Next one. Ku ka mangu ka. Ku ka mangu ka. Exaggerate like Charlotte. Ready? Gangla. Gangla. Be deliberate. Last one. Kukla. Kukla. All right, if you need water, take a sip of water. We're going to move on to our bonus reading, which is more challenging. Here's the bell. Our bonus reading is, we do have a PDF of today's lesson. You can download it from our website and take what you learn and practice, 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 and practice some more. Let's read this with intent. Ready? Sunflowers bloom as bright rays of sunshine during the summer months in dry, wide open environments. We're going to try that again. Ready? Sunflowers bloom as bright rays of sunshine during the summer months in dry, wide open environments. Every word with intent. Ready? The sunflower's native environments are prairie lands, plains, and meadows. The bright yellow plant may also grow as a weed in farming fields and pastures. Don't let it trail off. Read the last sentence again and really exaggerate. We'll start with the bright. Ready? The bright yellow plant may also grow as a weed in farming fields and pastures. Wonderful. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I am proud of you for doing your speak out exercises. Thank you again for those that have already donated, and thank you to those who will donate. I hope all of you will. That's how we fund everything we do at Parkinson Voice Project. And make sure that you join me again this Thursday. We will announce the winners of the contest we held this past Saturday at our open house. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much.